Miss Lady T, OMG. It's been all day, and this just happened like 7 seconds ago. Okay, come here a minute. OMG. So I'm sitting here, I'm getting my stuff set up, kind of getting where we need to be, and I have my camera on just to see, you know, what things look like and shit. And it flipped off, and then I went ahead and flipped it back on, you know, just to set it up. And this is fun. And it's kind of doing weird. What the? Okay. Anyway, it's heavy today. I mean, it's heavy around here today. I mean, I've caught so many people today staring me down, shit happening. That's like, if it's a new gift, you know how you say sender known or unknown? But it could be a group of people or one person. But when you get the gift of knowing exactly where it's coming from, you got to make sure I mean, this is how you know you're healed. Part of it. Just because you don't want to have any resentment, you don't want to send any bad energy back to them, return to sender. It's sending whatever they sent, and if you got weird shit going on or things being in distress, you know it's not good energy, right? So, just return to sender. I've been doing this for a good solid 2 years, really kind of been in advanced classes the last 6 months, 7 months. This year's really just tested me. I mean, for real. And I know, collective too, I know you're out there, and it's been a year so far, and it's getting better. It's getting better. But I'm sitting here getting ready to do my video, and I was like, okay, I think it looks good, whatever, you know, looks straight or whatever. And I said, go ahead and start when you want to. And then there was a countdown. It said 3, 2, 1, and then it started, and I'm like, does it hear me? I don't have any special controls going on. I don't have any buttons that I can put. I'm just saying. I'm just here. I hope you caught my short, or no, it wasn't a short. I was going to make it a short, but about my dog and the path. That was cool, I thought. So, today I got up, and I done a lot of things. I cleaned some of my aquarium, did some hair stuff, and I lost Cat for about 12 hours. Found him. So, got stuff accomplished. Took the dog out a couple times. She had a fairly good day. She has her moments. Usually it's spell work. I can tell if it's spell work or not. Cause I can look out one window or out one door, and there is somebody staring me down. And it's every time. And I know other people see me, whatever, because I know there's surveillance and shit. You know, that can happen too. I don't think it's as strong, but I am literally surrounded by people that just, and I know they hear me because I'll say stuff, and then the next day, like their tree, I'm like, man, I wish they'd skirt that tree over there, you know, underneath, and the next day the tree's skirted, and I'm just like, oh, I think I'm gonna wear red today. Every fucking body around here is wearing red, and I'm just, coincidence? I don't know. It's just an observation. Not that I'm, you know, thinking everybody's watching me or anything like that, but I know when stuff starts happening in here, there's either somebody in the parking lot across the road staring me down, in the car, out the car, just dog starts acting crazy. Earlier this evening, I walk out my front door, dog started acting crazy, and I'm like, some energy around. Walked out, there they are. What? I see you, and it's just like, did I not notice this stuff before, and I just see this stuff now, and I'm just like, it's so obvious. It's like, I would be embarrassed to act that way if that's going on. But it's ironic how every time they're staring me down or staring the house, something weird shit's happening in here. There's animal in distress, and it's just, it's a test. These are all little tests to test your temperance. Split the deck. see. King of Pentacles. Security. You're heading in the right direction. There's somebody watching you. That's a good person, and that's a comforting thought, you know. Because where I'm at, there's a lot of masks going on, but not too many. I can't say I 100% trust anybody around me right now, and it's just like, and that's kind of a shitty place to be, but it's testing, and I can get through it. I mean, some people. I mean, not to bring up anything that's happening really personal, but I know my last video has been saying I've been cleaning up my mom's house and stuff. She's still, you know, she's still with us and everything, but getting old paperwork and old clothes and purses and shoes and letters and bills and just crazy stuff. I mean, so a lot of stuff we're, you know, keeping, a lot of stuff is trash that we throw it away or whatever. But are you prepared? You know, my one video I said, are you prepared to see the truth? And the truth might be really not great, but you gotta be healed enough to handle it. And this is maybe why it took so long. People's like, why is it taking so long for money? Why is it taking so long for my relationship? It's divine timing. If you get it too soon, you might be broke. If you get your relationship too quick, you might break up in 6 months. Maybe it's the person you want to be with. Maybe it isn't. Went to Kroger's the other day, and it's been a while since I've been in Kroger's. My son took me down there, got a couple things. And there's a robot in the middle of the floor. His name was Dave. I don't know if that's significant or not, but I'm like, I'm like, and I was looking for buffalo chicken nuggets is what I was looking for. And all I could find was like a huge box. And I didn't want the big box. I wanted the little box. A couple meals, you know. But all I get and all I want, then I'm like sick of it for a minute. And I'm just like, and there's another customer and she just walked around. And I'm like, it was just fascinating. I've been seeing this stuff on like the YouTube and stuff like that, but you like the robots and all that stuff. And I'm like, it's here. I'm like, wow. And people are wondering, like, what are we going to do for jobs? What are we going to do for housing? What are you going to do for food? What are you going to do for, you know, it's just like, that's a lot to just think about the normal person. I mean, but I believe it's what level of energy that we are emitting is what we're going to attract. If you're down here in Worryville, it's just easy to be worried. I mean, I got my worries too, but you got to pray about it and meditate and just focus on the positive. Think positive things, and positive things will occur. It might be tomorrow. It might be next month. It might be next year. It's training for your brain. If you think negative, negative's going to happen. I know I used to say stuff, you know, just, you know, hope I don't get sick. Hope I don't, you know, and I'm just using this for example, universe. But, you know, the more you talk about it, the more you talk yourself, you're just talking yourself into it. And it's just like, don't do that. I am proud of my health. I've been good to go. I haven't, you know, had to be on any medicine or medication or even ibuprofen or a Tylenol. It's probably been last year when I took one of them. And, you know, and sometimes I get a headache or something, but I probably try to, you know, with tea or relaxing or, you know, a shower or something just to calm you, you know. So it's, you know, it's all in the person. And I'm just here to enlighten people that you're not being crazy, you're not going weird on yourself or nothing like that, but you're getting in tune with yourself. And I mean, some people can't handle this kind of conversation with healing. There's things I've been through, almost an identical situation with a relationship, and the last one, I mean, it just annihilated me. I mean, I had to really heal from that because it hurt, you know. But I've maybe not healed totally. I mean, I am totally healed over that. But the lesson I learned in that relationship, I took it to this next relationship. And I'll say, with quotation marks, relationship, because it never really was, you know, hey, how you doing? Let's go see a movie. It wasn't like that, you know. I mean, this person, whatever. see you. But anyway, he moved on with his life, and I've moved on with mine, and I'm still cool. I'm not looking for somebody. I'm not. Oh, he's gonna make me cry. I Can Love You Like That by John Michael Montgomery. Of course, I can't play it on here, nothing. And my camera's glitching out. He's still in my energy, and I'm not saying any names or who it is or whatever like that. He knows who he is. And I've been back and forth, and I don't know the story with this person, so I don't pursue it. You track, don't chase. But that's... Sorry. It's cute. But this is why I say maybe you're not so much healed over this last little thing when happened, because this kind of stuff wouldn't get to you. I mean, it's not getting to me. I'm just like, it's cute, it's nice, but it don't mean it's true. And then I'm not giving up on love. Love is out there, and I can't wait to find it, and I can't wait for him to find me. So I'm right here. My name's Tanya. I'm Lady T. Kind of shy, but I'm a Sagittarius. I'm being goofy now. But you just got to heal over situations, because they can knock you down, annihilate your ass, and just be like, it can really send you for a loop. But if you're healed, it can hurt you a minute. Not saying you can't have feelings and you gotta be stone cold, wall, whatever, and nothing bothers me, and F you and F you. I'm not saying that. Have feeling. We're allowed to be sad, and we're allowed to be angry. We're allowed to be happy. We're allowed to be tired. But I'm just know that you're healed. And you take the healing to the next, instead of taking the burden, or not burden, what am I going to, maybe you like to argue over here in this relationship. And you're like, okay, whatever, it's his fault, F him, blah, blah, blah. It takes two. So you probably like to argue back. You probably pressed his buttons like he pressed your buttons, You got to heal that and figure out, don't do that no more. Don't poke at him, don't make fun, don't be goofy, because you wouldn't want that done to you. And I can honestly say he didn't ever, and this is when I'm not specific on who X, but he never make fun of me. He used to, bring me food and gifts and stuff, and not knocking him, but it was karmic. And there was shit done, and I wasn't an angel the whole time either, so it takes two. So that's why I'm not putting the burden on all my exes, and I'm great and wonderful. My exes suck. It took two to be shitty, basically. Two to make it, two to break it. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on from that. Let me shuffle some cards. And yesterday, was it yesterday? Ooh, High Priestess in the Hierophant. Got a relationship coming, yo. No shit. I didn't see that coming. You quit concentrating on it so hard, and it just shows up. There goes my video again. Yesterday, lawn's getting mowed, and there's two people that mow my lawn. Just a story why I shuffle. And one picks up kind of sticks and makes sure there's no big sticks in there so they don't bust up their machinery. One walks through the yard, and the other one mows. And I happen to look out my back window, and I've been back there with the dog, mind you, probably the last week. Ooh, light. And I have to look at the card. My glasses off. It's glaring and shit. But I looked, and I seen his mouth moving, singing to himself, talking to himself. All I know, and even last year's people that mowed my dog just breaks out horribly bad. Just skin patches and shit, and they're not spraying fertilizer or nothing that I can see. But I'm pretty sure some of my other dog got a hold of some shit that made him go a little faster. Not saying, but maybe. And my other dog's acting the same way now, with the same skin issues, and behavior is the same, and I'm just like, could be natural causes. Or you could have somebody walking over your entire yard saying some bullshit. They're manifesting bullshit. they're saying spell work and crap. It's not all cat whiskers and frog tears and a cauldron. I'm just making this up. It's words, spelling words, and you can say it. And when I go out and take my dog, I say, let no harm come to me or my dog. I got there in sandals and stuff, got chewed up, just bug bites everywhere. Just like my dog. Air just kicked on, confirmation. So when I go out there now, I say, don't let the bugs bite us, don't let us get hurt, don't let nothing fall on us. I went out there one day and I was thanking God for waking me up this morning, and what a beautiful sunrise and what a beautiful morning. A branch just falls out one of my trees, and I'm just like, it wasn't huge, but it was big enough to make a racket, and I'm just like, confirmation. Sometimes it's a bird singing, sometimes it's a limb falling out of your tree. Just talk to spirit. Tell them that you're thankful for, whoever you worship, God, spirit, higher, it's vibration. Just keep your vibration up. Anyway, but it looked like they was saying spell work over my yard. And I'm just saying, not saying, but maybe, I don't know. It's just weird. Because I can kind of reverse it when I go out and say, hey, make sure, I'm like, hey, if you hear me, which they do, the universe, putting the energy out, saying, don't let the bugs bite my legs. Don't let me step in poop. Don't let me fall down. Don't let me get hurt. Don't let her get hurt, Works every time. Quit getting bug bites all the time. Every once in a while I still get a bug bite. But not saying, it's faith. It's faith. Anyway, put out the Empress. The Empress. I always count that as kind of a mother energy. Choices, dreams, and balance. Excuse me, throat chakra. Somebody's like copying you and trying to take your potential for abundance by trying to make you not have so many excuse me, good Lord, make you not have so many choices so you're not imbalanced. Maybe making an investment to make sure that you don't get nowhere in life. Who doesn't want somebody to succeed in life? I made you a hermit. Sorry, I forget to hold these up. And the devil. The community. There you go. The community's staring you down. You know why? You're in this kind of energy. That's not good. And I pray for them. I kind of get, oh shit, I'm not going to go crazy. I still pray for them. I pray they get their lives right. Because, I'm sure the devil's, wherever they're at and what they're doing, has been promised fame, fortune, wealth, houses, everything you want, I'm sorry, I'd rather listen to God tell me that you're going to be in abundance and peace and love and joy. And all these other things will come after it. So if these material things don't work out, you still have you. I'm just saying. That's kind of deep. Never make if you want to be happy with the rest of your life. Whatever. But you're causing them anxiety. It's on the bottom. It's Emperor. Anxiety. Man, they're just going after me. I didn't bring my drink down. But I kind of said what I needed to say, so it just telling you about this day. And it's just like, I've done the most to get ahead, but they gotta go do the most to get your ass, and it's just like, hang in there. As I say before, we're gonna get through it together, and it's gonna be great. And we're gonna raise this vibration. People's gotta get their shit together. Quit listening to the lies of the devil and start praying a little bit more. Just saying. But anyway, love ya, Miss Lady T. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below.